Hello everyone, welcome to the stream today. Today the final push on the Cryo crab. I played to stage 250. I don't remember, I think I lost like 2 or 3 attacks. So now I have 29 attacks remaining. Hey Johnny does, everything is fine. And yeah, 250 is this one. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm going to jump right in. Maybe I can do more stages today than yesterday. Yeah, I just want to clear a little bit in the front. Maybe get this shock launcher. And then I can regroup more to the right and take out the shield generators. About once the mortar get taken out, I can reflare. Not the best timing though. But as soon as the shields go down, I can regroup back to the core. Maybe give Bullet 1 energy drink to get him in front of the bombardiers. Hopefully this will be enough. I feel like I might run out of troops. Oh no, it should be fine. But really close, only one bombardier remaining. Hey Nick. I am out. I can also show, I think, this stage was kind of a good attack. I used 2 mechs, 2 scorchers and 4 bombardiers. And like usually this base is not that difficult, but on this base there's 3 shock blasters and the setup of rocket launchers, shock launchers and quite a few boom cannons and cannons. I used the bombardiers, mech and bullet to clear a bit, and then I dropped the scorchers. And the scorcher are just the shield for the mechs and the bombardiers. Unfortunately I lost the mech on the left side, so I had to always shock the rocket launchers. Yeah, the scorchers were really strong in this attack. Without them, it would not have been possible. Hey Pablo, I'm good, thank you. Hey Mando. It almost looks like scorchers would be a good idea. I could take out the left side shields first and then move over, go to the right side shields and I could clear the Doom Cannon and Shock Launcher with just one shock, and this Shock Launcher should mostly at least be out of range. Hi, Miss Frantic. Hey, Alex. So, load Scorchers. And also Kavan. As I will lose a few Scorchers or max to these Boom Cannons and the Shock Blaster, so I can get them back easily. And I think I'm gonna change the plan slightly. I think 2 rocket choppers are better to take out the shields. So I'm gonna go only 1 mech. And 1 less Scorcher. And instead 2 rocket choppers. Only the Shock Blaster should be in range. I think that one won't even take out the rocket chopper, maybe 1. Machine gun shouldn't also take out the rocket choppers. Yeah, they almost got one. And I think I should be able to start dropping my Scorchers now. Yeah, there's definitely going on some sort of abusing things. But yeah, I'm sure they will get banned at some point. Okay, go. I can't. Oh, come on, it's there. I think that one smoke was a bit wasted. Would like to get the boom cannon, maybe the sniper tower. I can regroup. Try to protect Kavan. Maybe try to keep him alive with 1 med kit, but I feel like no, did not work. But the shields are gone. And I still have 100 GB, so I should be looking pretty good right now. I come out of the smoke and 1 shock. Can slow down the other shock launcher with some cryo bombs. And I only need to shock the doom cannons. Can even try to distract it with the critter on the rocket launchers. Actually, I think I already completed the Dr. T stages by leveling down. Like I actually, on my other account, that is on thread 73 or like just this one. I don't think the stage 6 would have been possible. What about this stage? I could use the lasertrons easily. I'm not sure if there would be a different way to solo the space. But I don't think so. Like, I wouldn't mind to finish all the attacks, but I don't think it will work. And even if I can get to stage 400, like that alone would take probably 10 hours. And I mean, there's no way to catch anyone. So I'm just gonna try and beat hopefully a similar amount of stages like yesterday, or maybe even a few more. And yeah, I think I will try the lasertron. And I should switch to bullet. And maybe I'm also going to use one mech and one bombardier on the right side, just to save some lasertrons. Don't like that the cryo bombs don't work. That's so annoying. Just makes it so much more difficult. Unfortunately, already 2 Lasertrons lost. But yeah, luckily I think it shouldn't matter too much. I had right driver Vlad. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, because if I would use all attacks, it would basically be a take till the next morning. But I guess you mean if it's similar like yesterday, and the answer to that would be yes. Okay, the bombardiers will be able to take out the right side shield gens. And for those on the left side, I can also assist with a few critters if I need to. Bombardiers need to finish that shield pretty quickly now. Because I still have to finish the core health. Last second win. No, I only speak English or German. No, I don't know why it's not in the Supercell store. But it would be nice for sure. But yeah, I don't know anything about why it's not there. Hey, Ryan J. Hmm. Don't really like this base because there's no way really to easily distract the boom cannons. It looks like I got through those shock launchers now. Evening only me. Well, I guess I'm at least going to try to get to a decent start rank for the next season. I mean, it should be really easy to get to pretty high stars. I mean, the battles are going to be over instantly. And I don't think you even need instant training. Also, the riflemen retrain. I don't know how fast, but I think very fast. And you also shouldn't lose a lot of troops with Weidemann. But I don't think it's gonna be the most interesting season. Like after the first or second day, everyone can, like not everyone, but it should be possible to open like the laser rangers and Weidemann, riflemen, and then speed serum. I need one Zuka at least, maybe even two Zukas. But then I would have to switch over to Kavan. Definitely going to switch to armor. The interesting thing is, I think no one, or it's impossible to max out the tree. If I'm not wrong. Because there are so many expensive nodes. So even if you skip basically all the nodes and just take the minimum amount, you can't upgrade all of them. Like barrage artillery, and I think there's an engraving. Rocket launchers are really expensive. I think one Zuka will be enough, and if I need to, I can try to manually take out the shield generators. Maybe I should have used Clone Rifleman. It's really annoying that sometimes you don't really know if the defenses are slowed down or if they are not. I think it should help to take out a few of these boom cannons. And also the Zukas, I'm using them mainly to do damage on the core, because there's a shield, and with armor the shield health is way higher than it would be with sabotage. And also Zukas kind of help to clear some buildings. Like just when there's one building with a lot of HP, then Zukas can damage that one quite fast. It would be really great if they can get the shock launcher quickly. Warriors or heavies? I don't think any of them. I think you should only open or use the riflemen, shockeneers and vitamin, and then throw the speed serum onto those for the whole, like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Just how long the attack will take. Hopefully the Zukas can do enough damage. Hi Maximix. I mean, I don't remember the factory exactly, but I think there's no reason to open any other troops. And also because the tree has no, I think only 6 engine rooms. So close. And yeah, I think it's just the best to use the rifleman with vitamin. I think there's only mines after like 4 or 5 engine rooms. So there's really nothing you have to worry about. And with the speed serum you can speed up the rifleman easily. And the vitamins should hopefully follow. But I'm also gonna say it could be an idea to just use the cryo bomb and throw the cryo bombs at the troops to get the vitamins to speed them up. I don't know if that would work. I think you should just use the Laser Ranger Zuka Shokanir vitamin attack. And then with Kawan you don't even need the rifleman, because you just spawn them. Because the rocket choppers are not faster with the vitamins. And also the speed serum isn't working with the rocket choppers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's also not ideal. But I could see that Seekers would be usable. Like 1 or 2 bots of Seekers with the Laser Ranger attack would also be possible. I don't think Seeker do more damage than Zukas. And generally I don't think you should open anything that is not on the main path, because it just sets you back to get Kavan and or other nodes. Well, I'm not sure if I would really play this season. I mean, I'm only even starting from rank 8 or so, I don't know. I would only try to get a decent start, I guess. I think I can keep Bullet where he is. He shouldn't get taken out, and the Bombardier should get the shields in time. Like, I think the main issue with opening the heavies and upgrading, I think upgrading is the main thing, is you lose almost 2 chests. Because upgrading the node is impossible. There's just not enough engine rooms or not enough keys. Like, the stat nodes are super expensive. Like the engraving is, I think, against artillery and barrage. So it would make sense to upgrade it, but it's really expensive. And if you upgrade barrage and artillery, and then you run into the engraving, it's gonna be really bad. Hi, Ruya. Left or right side? I think this time I'm going to use Kovan and two Botazukas. But it might make more sense to change one laser ranger as well. Let's take a quick look at the Cryo engineer, 234 HP. Third engineer might be more useful. Okay, once the machine gun and the shock launcher get taken out, I can start to regroup. Like, I feel like the turrets are not even that bad. At least they have a decent amount of HP. No way to get more GB. Maybe a Cryo bomb to slow down the defenses a bit. So I think the turret engineers didn't really work like I hoped. Maybe the critter engineer is more useful. I think I lost a few too many of the Zukas. I would have kept all the Zukas alive. I think they would have done enough damage. Okay, first gonna change back to Sabotage. Like, I don't feel like the artillery and barrage in the beginning is gonna be very useful. I think there's at least 1 or 2 building health that we can open easily. I definitely could use critters for some shields. I mean, the Doom Cannon is only able to take out some critters that will take or target this shield. I think I could just start with the Bombardiers. Here maybe some of the defenses, and then I can group like in this corner and clear from there. And probably I only need 2 bots of medics, 2 bots of mechs. I can add 1 medic. I think I like that. Because there is a Simmer I'm gonna draw bullet last. You can already take out the mine, the cryo bombs, which are just clearing mines. One critter and regroup, I think. And can start by dropping a few critters. Maybe one cryo bomb. Kinda want to get the boom cannon. Or I try to flare in some corners. Bit unfortunate to lose bullets. Like, technically there's no defenses that can damage my troops. Except this rocket launcher, the boom surprise, and then the Simmer and boom cannon. Yeah, very nice. I was able to clear the boom mine. I just need to take out the boom surprise. Fortunately, it did not work. Now I have no GB left. Yeah, without losing bullet, it would have been easy. Well, I mean, like, this is not really legit. But, yeah, it is what it is. And I can upgrade the monument again. I got a new bonus. I think that one was iron production. Kind of hoping to get more gold production boosts. I don't know why I'm not getting a single iron upgrade. Because there's some sort of a glitch or so. Unfortunately. These doom cannons are really a big issue. Maybe could add one critter cannon. I think I will do that. One critter cannon. Maybe also a medic. I don't even think I will need one medic. I mean, there's only these two rocket launchers and this one, so I don't think the medics would get a huge value. Well, maybe I should have dropped the critter cannon later. I guess now I have to keep throwing sharks. But yeah, now the critter cannon should do a pretty good job at distracting the laser beam and also the doom cannon. I think the shield is gone now. At least it almost is. Energy drink, so bullet is in front. I think the medkit should keep the bombardier alive. And now they only have to take out the core. Yeah, I mean, it's something like that. I don't know exactly what they do, but I also would like to not talk too much about it. I want to continue with the crab stages. A rocket chopper can take out the left side shields easily. right side shields are a bit more tricky. Take a look at this again. Yeah, I think 2 rocket choppers, 2 mechs, and then 4 bombardiers. I have to do something about the boom cannons. I think I will just throw 1 artillery to get the 1 critter box activated. Or maybe not. That's a bit of an issue that I lost the other rocket chopper as well. Maybe I should have flared one of the shields further back. I don't know how long these 2 rocket choppers are going to take now. Should have looked at the shield health. I'm not sure if laser rangers would work that well. I mean, I see that they could work. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, the path the bombardiers are taking is really bad. And yeah, mainly I think it's a time issue. I mean, my status, you can see the values here. And it would have worked, but I guess it would have also worked with the rocket choppers. I wouldn't have lost all of them. I mean, I think it was 900 building health or so, or was it on a different stage? It was basically 1000 building health, so... I don't know, with all the rocket launchers... Like, if I would have used vitamin, it would be easy, of course, but... Didn't want to use them. Yeah, the cryo bomb that is on the base doesn't work. And I think I'm going with the rocket choppers and one heavy chopper. And then change to leech. I mean, the thing is, I'm using proto troops, I just can't use them in every attack. I mean, I already finished 260 stages and there's only 30 proto troops maximum of each, so I can't use them in every attack. But yeah, on some stages I'm using them. And these heavy choppers get taken out like instantly. That is crazy. I mean, the cryo bombs don't slow anything down, so I guess it's not surprising. And how did the cannon attack the rocket chopper? Yeah, flare here. And I'm gonna flare the shock launcher, this way bullet is staying there and just is going to distract all the rocket launchers. And the doom cannon at the top shouldn't be in range for quite a while. I can easily clear all the shields. And now I can flare on the core. To what engraving? Oh, I activated armor. I thought I activated sabotage. I'm definitely going to add a critter cannon. And maybe a clone rifleman. So, clone rifleman more on the left side. And yeah, bullet in the middle or right side, depending on where he will walk. And critter cannons just for even more distraction. I had to use one shock, which I don't really like. But I think it's the only way. And I might even need to use one or two more shocks. I hope this way, with the regrouping, bullet will be in front. And the bombardiers don't get targeted. Just a medkit to make sure they don't get targeted or get taken out if they do. I think I lost too many bombardiers. and have like no GB. Not great. I think it could have been possible. I don't think Laser Ranger would have worked better. Okay, 2 sharks, 2 critters. Yeah, accidentally threw 1 critter and 3 sharks. Okay. Three bombardiers on this right side, and then I'm going to use 1 critter, mech, and 2 bombardiers on this side. Hopefully the mechs can shock the boom cannons. Yeah, so far it's going fine, I think. Lost some attacks, unfortunately. That could have been a solo, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, still 1 small left. I think that one will do the like nothing. Maybe Bullet is, yeah, got the flamethrower. Okay, 1 med kit, 1 critter. And one shark. Yeah, I don't know what the next update will be. But yeah, it's supposed to be soon. ADB. Like, I don't know, I feel like the stages from 250 onwards are way more difficult than the ones before. Like, just a lot of stages with this layout or other difficult layouts. I'm going to add one torture. And maybe one bot of medics. Or I think just these troops. Really, the cryo bomb's not working, it's so annoying. Of course, the rocket launcher still attacks the bombardiers. Because the cryo bombs are useless and they do nothing except clearing mines. They don't slow down the defenses or the troops. So yeah, there's just no reason to take out the cryo bombs. Thing is, I only have 900 diamonds remaining, so I can only upgrade like maybe to 680. So not even able to max out the mystical monument. I don't know, like the only boost that would really change something is if there would be a life leech boost or a speed boost. Or maybe a boost of an individual troop. But if there would be a troop damage or troop health boost, I don't think it changes anything. Like if the boosts would be 100%, 50% or 200%, kind of is still the same. But yeah, I also would say there could have been a lot of different, even better ways to make the crab more difficult. Because still every crab is 400 stages at least. So it's not really better, it's just the crabs that would be 600 or 700 or even 800 stages are now just 400 to 500, maybe 600 stages if the tribes are really strong. But I'm still not really used to the cryo bomb not working. But I feel like this approach works really well sometimes. At least if I don't lose bullet, it would work. Luckily still got it. Like, I don't know, the stages are not bad, it's just the building health is way too low. And also the mines are level 21. Also the boom mines, so they are not even maxed out. And I also think like there could even be like damage amplifiers, maybe sky shield. Like not randomly, more like the shield generators, they are always in the same position. On some bases maybe could add sky shields or damage amplifiers, things like that as well. Should I switch to armor? I think I don't have to. I can clear the front and then even clear these shock launchers and the rocket launcher. And I think that would work even with sabotage. Bit unlucky that Sparky went to this side, so she's not gonna spawn critters to distract the rocket or shock launchers. I mean, I can just completely clear all the shock launchers. Didn't thought that would be possible, but looks like it is. And I think I will ignore this left side for now. Maybe... Okay, now I'm gonna take out the left side shields first, but not with the troops, mostly with the critters. So just take out the boom cannons on one critter ability. Now get the rocket launchers. With armor that would not have worked for sure. Kinda looks nice for rocket choppers, but then there's shock blasters and a bunch of boom cannons. Still gonna use rocket choppers. I think they are possible. And change to Rodero. Okay, just get a tiny amount of GB. Now I have to hope I have enough GB to distract all the shock blasters. I should have taken out all the free buildings first. But now there's nothing that can take out the rocket choppers. Boom cannons are stuck targeting the wingman. Like, I don't think I would like that. I mean, it wouldn't really make a big difference. I think we would just have the same statues or percentages that you have now. It would be possible to take out the shields with rocket choppers. But I don't know if I like the idea. Like, bombardiers are also not that great. Like Zukas could work. Or just Mech Bombardier. And I shouldn't really worry too much about it. Hopefully bullet starts to take some damage. But I don't think he will. I have to... I don't think it will work like this. Losing a lot of bombardiers now. I think I should have tried to use Zukas. Would not have been easy, but maybe it would have been possible. Like I feel like these stages are really more difficult than usual. Almost every stage has Simos or some other prototypes. I think rocket choppers and leech is the best way. Because I can avoid all the simmos. And even the hot pots. Just check that I have leech active. I do. And I can do more upgrades. But yeah, that are basically going to be the last few upgrades that I'm even able to make. Because I'm running out of diamonds. I don't know if the rocket choppers can tank 3 rocket launchers. Yeah, again, no iron. I don't think in this stream I had an iron upgrade even once. That was not good. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rocket choppers. It's also not helping that my leech is only at 13%. Like I know I can tank 2 rocket launchers. But that means I have to take out a few. And now I don't have any GB or a flare. And I lost even another rocket chopper, so I need some GB. So after this flamethrower I can flare the core. And it was still enough. I thought the attack was over in the beginning, but somehow managed to recover. But like that is a perfect example of when the rocket choppers are really strong. Because mortars, flamethrower, shock launcher, simmer, outpots, and like all these defenses, they don't do something. They can't attack the rocket choppers. So only these rocket launchers and these two shock blasters could even damage my troops. I don't know exactly, but from what I know, it's random, but at some point also the same. Like, I think there's a limit on what the boosts could be, if I'm not wrong. Like, I don't know where it is, but for example, you can't have only gold production boosts, and you just could only have up to a certain amount. But yeah, I don't know where that limit would be. And now the first iron upgrade. Crazy. Like, I'm guessing if the mystical monument would be like level 1000 or even more, then I think it would be that everyone would have the same boost. Yeah, I can go to the other account real quick. But it's maxed out, so there's a difference in that already, but you remember these boosts? My other account has a worse boost. Only 3 gold production, but somehow 6 iron production. So the boosts are a bit different. But yeah, not too different. And this one might be possible as well with the rocket choppers. But I guess bombardiers work even better. And I should change the engraving. Yes, the rocket choppers are also strong without the engraving or engraver. But with the leech engraving, they are really strong. I don't think against player bases it's that great though, but against the Mega Crab, it can be really strong. Because like the rocket chopper do a ridiculous amount of damage per second. So they actually also heal a lot. Like one rocket chopper does basically almost 2000 damage per second, which is almost the same as the health. And for Zukas it's the same, but Zukas have not enough health. So that leech would really help them. I Seco and teach. But if you didn't upgrade the rocket choppers so far, I wouldn't focus on them. I guess I would just like you should upgrade the other troops first that you're using, and I guess then you can upgrade the rocket choppers because it's a lot of levels. I think 28. So it takes a long time to upgrade them from the start. I mean, I wouldn't say it is. I mean, I jumped to the other account really quick, which I just played to stage 70. There's almost, yeah, about 10,000 players that reach stage 70, so I don't think it's that bad. And to reach stage 70, you, like, first thing is you need to play the Mega Crab, which I don't think everyone would do, and also lower headquarter levels can't really get that far, so I mean there's still a lot of players playing, I would say. It's, I guess, just not so popular like some of the other games. Like, I'm a bit too scared to use the rocket choppers on this base. Okay, hopefully Bullet is going to taunt all the rocket launchers. These boom surprises don't make it easier. At least I should be in the global leaderboard soon. But yeah, probably should use a few proto troops on this base. A critter cannon would be really useful. And maybe one medic. I'm playing on a, remember, I think it's a Tab, Samsung Galaxy Tab S10, and I think it's the Ultra version, so the bigger one. But yeah, I also had the problem with my old tablet, which if I used heavy choppers on like anything, it completely lagged. But I think just if you have a newer one, I think it would be fine. Okay, so far so good. Bullet is also going to the left side, which is amazing. I think that's the best thing about the proto troops, that you can use different combinations. And unfortunately, because like the vitamin is super strong with the Shockaneer and Laser Ranger combination, basically you have to use those proto troops just with that attack. This could be a big issue now. At least it's targeting the rocket launcher, like the bombardier. But the mortar will not get taken out, I think so. So I'm trying to protect the bombardier with one critter in the smoke. Okay, it didn't really work. Now I have to hope those critters can do enough damage to the shields while the mortar is taking them out. Yeah, I think I should get the shields. Now I have to worry about bullets. And also the mortars. Because the mortars are most likely going to target the bombardiers now. Okay, one shark. But I think I'm just running out of time. I think it was possible. Hi, Alstrom. Yeah, there is some sort of a glitch which allows them to reach these stages. Like I think the sunset person or like P-Track. Like I don't know about the other ones, but this is what the crab would usually be, about stage 400. But I wish they would also add the vampire Zuka as a proto-troop. Because I think that's the only proto-troop that is not in the proto-troop workshop. And I kind of like the vampire Zuka. Because she has like a lot of health. Like she doesn't do that much damage, but I think still a good amount of damage, so it could be possible to use her like tanks with life leech maybe sometimes, and then with armor or sabotage. I think there would be a lot of interesting attacks possible with the vampire Zuka. Yeah, I saw that. I think I might even use two heavy choppers or just one. Yeah, I can try two heavy choppers. Why not? but I should use leech. So heavies should distract the boom cannons, hopefully. And maybe the heavy choppers can leech a bit of health. Yeah, heavy choppers don't do a lot of damage, unfortunately. Don't think they can get back to full health. Like the rocket choppers can tank the damage of 2 rocket launchers firing at them with lead. I can try to just keep them alive, I guess. I really want the heavy choppers later to tank the boom cannon and maybe the sniper towers just for enough time to allow me to flare on the core. I also have no idea when I have to start flaring on the core. I think as soon as the sniper tower and laser beam are gone, I can, or I have to. And I'm also completely run out of gunwood energy. Maybe those heavies can walk in front and tank a bit. But no, again, the stage with just a tiny amount of health left. Still have leech active, but sabotage wouldn't really help. Okay, let's see the rocket launcher range. Zukas could be possible, but I don't think it would work well. Better to use Mech Bombardier, I guess. I think I will go for Scorchers and Mechs. Hi Lazar. I'm doing good, thanks. Now go a bit lower. Here are the other defenses. One, two, three, 4 second wins. Firebomb and 1 shark. And now I'm in the top 50. Very nice. This one should be easy. I think Bullet almost got taken out actually. And 1 critter to distract the sumo a bit. I might even have to shock it with the shock launcher. Okay, basically the last upgrade I can do. Except if I get more diamonds. I don't think it's the smartest to just spend all of it. All the diamonds on the mystical monument, but shouldn't matter. I don't really need the diamonds for other things. And this layout, okay. These shark launchers are really annoying. Don't think a rocket chopper are possible. And Mech Bombardier also looks a bit annoying. I could definitely use critter cannons though. Like just one critter cannon on the right side should be really strong. And maybe or maybe not a critter cannon but a clone rifleman. Yeah, I think a clone rifleman would be even stronger. I should only need 2 bots of max. I would say for like I would like to get at least to stage 300. But I probably will have to end after that. The bullet should walk to the left side, and then I need to wait a bit more. I think once the rocket launchers get taken out, I can drop the clone rifleman. Or maybe about now. There's too many clone riflemen going the wrong side, I think. I could at least get the boom cannons on this left side. I can regroup now. Then I somehow have to get the other shield as well. Right in this corner. Drop critter. One cryo bomb. And then one barrage as well. And once the sniper tower are gone, I have to flare or instantly. Luckily this time I got the stage down. And it had to happen at some point, considering how often I just left a tiny amount of health left. I think just have to hope the laser beam is not taking out too many of my bombardiers. Or I could use a different attack. I think I like that. I think I have an idea. And one boat of tanks. Tanks are just supposed to tank the rocket launchers. They should easily be able to do that with the tank life leech. bullet is quite a bit stuck between the defenses. Now this is better. Is there any GB that I can get? Not really. We just have to use taunts. Hopefully they're gonna get the shields fast now. Okay. Now I can fire on the core. 1, 2 sharks. Another taunt. Maybe a critter as well. Okay, the critter was a bit early. I think that ruined it. The critter got taken out with bullet. $79,000. I think I could have also activated the taunts a little bit better. Maybe then bullet would have survived like 1 or 2 seconds longer, because the 79,000 health is only... Yeah, there would have been just 4 attacks from the bombardiers and would have gotten taken out. And this kind of looks really good for rocket choppers. Yeah, maybe I should have used more taunts. Because I let bullet take some damage early on once, I think. But maybe I also should have used 1 mech to keep, yeah, farming a few more buildings. I think that would have been better, because I lost a lot of bombardiers also to the rocket launcher. I mean, I can increase the volume a little bit, yes. Maybe something like this. Fortunately, I think tanks are not really possible. Or would tanks work? And now I wish I would not have attacked the Dr. T bases. But I could theoretically use a few tanks. And they might be able to tank the machine gun damage. I'm not sure if Bullet is able to tank the boom cannons. Looks like he's now. Okay, I'm going to use a few critters on the left side shields. And regroup down here. Okay, I thought I wanted to change to rocket choppers, but I'm a bit afraid the laser beams could take them out, but I think if I throw a cryo bomb onto them, they are not able to do enough damage to take out a rocket chopper. No troops lost. Yeah, I could have dropped Bullet as well. But I think a cryo bomb was more than enough. And also because I waited a few seconds before I dropped my rocket choppers. Nasty layout. I feel like I might want to try to use lasertrons. How many mechs would I use? Probably just one. And I think also one medic. Yeah, I think I want to try that. Just want the cryo bombs to clear the mines and further the lasertrons and bullet last. And yeah, dropping bullet at the end is just to make sure that the Simo is only able to attack bullets. Well, at least if the sniper tower doesn't take out the Lasertron. Okay. The shock blaster should be taken out. That shock was super important. Otherwise I would have lost bullets. And the shields are actually really nice. Because they have a lot of HP, so I can really take out a lot of the buildings that are behind the shields without any issues. So maybe flare on this one now. One cryo bomb here. And this way I should be able to take out the rocket launchers behind the shield. And that are just the Lasertrons. I think they look same, like exactly the same like the cryo tanks. But that are the Lasertron. Actually, I think sometimes a cryo tank could be useful with the Lasertron. But you're not in this attack, and luckily Bullet survived again. But yeah, Lasertrons are really strong. Also against the space. And I guess a few others. Yeah, unlimited Lasertrons would be cool again. I think that happened once before. I think that would be like the second coolest prototroop with the Rainmaker. Like when you use all prototroops. I mean, I don't think it would be stronger than the last Proto Mega Crab. I think that one had... I don't remember all the prototroops, but I think Vitamin, Heavy Chopper, and like Shockanier. I think that combination is unbeatable. I think maybe if they're on one of those green buildings. I guess I have to use those. I actually have to slow down a bit. Shock blasters and shock launchers in one place are always a bit dangerous. Like, I think I could use lasertrons on this base as well. But I want to use a different attack. Also because with the one lasertron in the cycle I could get back to 30 lasertrons. I don't want to use more of them right now. Yeah, I think Mech Bombardier should do enough damage. Just need to be quick. Here the shock launcher. 2 shocks, 1 cryo bomb. Now I just have to keep Bullet alive. Should regroup slightly. so that bullet doesn't get targeted by the machine guns. Get more gunboat energy. But I actually lost a lot of bombardiers. Only was able to destroy the shield. I actually have quite a few accounts, but I mostly don't play them right now. Just the Mega Crab usually. And like mainly I'm just playing this account. Which is hopefully going to get to 2000 victory points at some point. Okay. I think Mech Bombardier still works, but I'm gonna add one Scorcher. And hope it will help against the Shock Blaster at the top. Maybe even against the Shock Launchers in the beginning. Scorcher, Mech 1, the second Mech. Now the Bombardiers. I think I got really lucky. That Scorcher exploded right inside of the troops, but I only lost 2 Bombardiers. I think I could have easily lost half of my troops, if not more. Fortunately missed the Shock Blaster. Yeah, that was on the other account, which is at almost 2000 victory points. On this one I only have about 1500 or 1600, might be more now. I don't think the bombardiers are gonna be in range of the shock blaster. Actually, a few are. So maybe they can finish that one. And energy drink is still somewhat cheap, but might be possible. But the big issue are gonna be these 2 rocket launchers down here. I'm gonna throw early smoke and hope they are not able to attack my bombardiers. Issue is the time as well. And I have to hope I have enough bombardiers left, but I think again it's at the time fail. I feel like every stage that is close didn't went in the right way today. Except I think 1 or 2. But yeah, sometimes it's like that. Abend Alpha School. I mean, the microwavers are really scary, but I feel like I want to could use the vitamin laser ranger Shockeneer attack. I think that would be the only way to finish this base in one attack. Where are the Shockeneers here? Vitamin. 1 Zuka. And I guess I feel like a critter cannon would not be that useful. But I don't know which troop I could use. I think I'm still gonna use a critter cannon, also Kovan, and change the ability to not regenerate to armor. You can stack the proto troops if you load them onto your boats. Then you can train more proto troops. And if you then unload those prototroops again, they go above the limit of 22. Or whatever the limit is that you have in your prototroop workshop. Okay, the beginning worked. Yeah, the main thing are also the mortars. Have to just try to avoid them. Actually, this is really nice that this one rocket launcher survived. Because now it can hit my troops and they can get speeded up. It looks like the mortars can't even one-shot the troops. At least when the vitamins give them the damage reduction. But yeah, it just shows how strong this attack is. And still didn't finish the base. So something can still go wrong, but it looks pretty comfortable. But yeah, definitely a cool attack. I don't know if the Zukas helped that much though. Maybe another laser ranger might have been slightly better. Also to take out the shields. But I think it still worked and was fine. I mean, there's like nothing in range of the shield, so I can critter them. So I could use Mag Bombardier. And I think I will also use Mag Bombardier. Add one bot of medics. I think I already changed to Sabotage. Yes, I did. Okay, I want to get this sniper tower. I don't want to throw a critter to distract it. Okay, once the critter box gets taken out, I can flare in that corner. That way I should avoid this lower rocket launcher. I can go for one barrage. I think that's gonna clear all mines. And then I want to wait a bit to get, or just to make sure the shock launcher will stay and target the bullet. I want to take out, I think now that should be fine. Turned. Now it's attacking bullet again. Shields are going to get taken out any second. Now I have 25 seconds left. I think that's enough. Different way than usual to attack this base. But yeah, since, I don't know, probably like 2 years ago now. Or maybe not that long ago, but critters doing also or being affected by the troop damage sometimes makes attacks like this possible. I'll probably just use Mech Bombardier, though I think it's not possible in one attack, or is it? Maybe add one Bombardier and go from there. So bullet, the max. I have to clear the mine, so I have to activate the cryo bombs. I think now go already in the corner to get the shield generators. What is really annoying is that it's not really possible to go behind the core because of the microwaver. So the rush is a bit weird. Bombardier spread so much. That's crazy. And the next base that has just a tiny amount of health left. Brick will get taken out, but it doesn't matter. Lucas only need one shot anyway. Okay, this one should be interesting as well. I mean, I could use the overpowered attack, but it would be more interesting, I feel like, to beat the stage with a different approach. But I have the feeling it will not be possible to solo the stage with anything different than the laser ranger attack. Like, I would have one idea, but that would need a stunner. Actually, I think I want to try something. Make Bombardier, Heavy Chopper, Stunner, and change the engraving to Rally. I also don't have Rally maxed, which is not great. I think one mag will be enough. At least I hope so. Okay, bullet kind of sabotaged me. Losing the first heavy chopper before he could drop any troops is not what's supposed to happen. one medkit does something. Oh, why does bullet go there? Why did bullet have to go into the shock blaster? That's unfortunate. Now I have to somehow finish this stage. My stunners are maxed level 28. And I think they shock for like 12 seconds or 12.5 seconds. But I don't remember the exact value, but something around that. So it's basically like a shock. Yeah, I mean, armor should be strong against the shock blaster, so I can use armor. Could use one tank. I think the tank will not be that great. Might use some grenadiers. Because they should do a lot of damage with the grenadier speed boost. I should have looked at what range the rocket launcher can attack. Just need to get this one rocket launcher. Now I can go to the top. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I throw a smoke onto bullets. And I hope that the grenadiers can take out the shock blaster. That's why I used them. I know the grenadiers are not really doing a lot of damage. I mean, I guess it's also that the shock blasters are not in the best position. They would be near the, like where the machine guns would be, it would probably be possible. So now I have to hope I can get another energy drink. I think, yeah, it's not possible. Maybe the shock blaster is out of range now. Looks like he is. So maybe there's still a chance. That is so strange. I don't understand why the shock blaster does this. Like, I don't know if you saw, but he attacked again after, I think, one grenadier, or maybe it was a bombardier that got taken out. I want to see the range. Okay, so now the shock blaster stopped to attack. Looks like this bombardier is in range, but could be that he's just outside of the range. Yeah, the rocket launcher took out the one bombardier and then the shock blaster attacked. I don't really understand how that makes sense. This looks more like something for laser rangers. And I guess then also armor. Go here, I think. I'll try to take out the cannons. I think I can leave the boom cannons for now though. Or I mean, they are super low health, so I might just get them off as well. really hard to see which critters are distracting, so I'm gonna shock to be safe. Only like no time left. Didn't watch the time at all. Have to flare the core now. The cryo bomb. Some shocks. Two seconds left. Two bombardiers and I think one shock for the cannon. Feel like I should have been more cautious. I should have enough GBE. I mean, Sparky is not bad. He spawns some critters, which is really nice. Like that's the main reason, and like in an attack like this where you don't really lose a lot of laser rangers anyway, why should I use Kovan? And also the critters from Sparky help against rocket launchers or mortars, because they walk in front and tank for the rifleman. Can't make there more mistakes now. Not a friendly base. Should I use 2 or 3 max? I think just 2. And tanks do a lot of damage. I didn't thought they would take out the rocket launcher that fast. But I don't mind. Okay, bullet needs to stay alive. Actually, I think the tanks are really strong right now because, okay, like why does the shock blast target them, but like the one rocket launcher is not targeting bullet, so targeted the tank instead, so that helped. I'm not sure what's the best positioning. I think get the troops about here. 3 smokes. And the tank could be huge because it can distract the rocket launcher, but looks like the rocket launcher is targeting bullets anyway. Like I'm mainly just using Kovan if I'm using... Don't know if I have a replay. Yeah, like with this strategy I'm using Kovan. Because I think for this one Kovan is really stronger. Because you can put more other troops in the combination. But yeah, the regular attack I'm mostly using Sparky. I have no idea how good how much damage the tanks are doing. I have to check that. This is 300, so 600, about 700 to 800,000 HP. Tank does 3,000, about 3,000, so yeah, actually about 10,000 per boat, so yeah, time should be fine. I think this could be one of the stages that really shows, or that at least makes the tank life leech grab useful. At least if the tanks out-heal the rocket launchers, which I think they do. But I mean, as soon as the first rocket launcher gets taken out, they are gonna heal back to full health. I'm really hoping this attack is going to work. Yeah, the critter was unnecessary. That was a waste of gunboat energy. I'm really low on gunboat energy. I only have enough for flare, but no taunts or shocks. If I would have threw one more gunboat energy, I could have used one taunt, and I think with one taunt and with one shock it would have worked. And one critter costs 8 gunboat energy, so if I would have just not thrown the critter, I could have done one shock and one taunt. That would have been such a cool attack. I just messed it up. One of the rare times that I think Zukas would be the best option. At least I don't really see, I mean, could be possible with Mech Bombardier as well, but it would be really difficult to solo this stage. What should I do against this one? I try mech bombardiers, but I don't like the mortars. I mean, if I started to use cool attacks, I can continue. That's so annoying that every rocket launcher targets the same tank. I hope they are gonna split now. They still get splash damage. Wasn't that successful. Only got even in the GB, but I didn't gain something like I hoped I would. No, don't walk out of the smoke, please. Lost taken a lot of bombardiers. And I feel like Bullet, yeah, he walked too far. Scorcher, do you mean all Scorchers? I don't think all Scorcher would be possible. No, I'm just gonna use rocket choppers. Again, quite a few simmos. But I feel like this base is kind of weak. Okay, the shields have a huge amount of HP. Gonna have to use like bullet and one Zuka. Yeah, I'm using rocket choppers, but I think I'm gonna take out the shields first. I don't even need that many rocket choppers, so I can use 2 bots of heavies. I still have leech, I think so. I hope I can just use 3 smokes. Yeah, I have to use another one. I feel like the barrage was too much. You know, it got enough buildings. Okay, now the heavies. Rocket choppers. Turn this corner. 1, 2. Go here, another smoke. And 1 shock. That's all I should need. And there we go. Stage 300 now. Take a quick look, but I think that's where I'm going to end on this Mega Crab with 13 attacks remaining. Yeah, I think that's where I will stop. Probably could have reached more stages. I mean, I didn't use a lot of proto troops at the end as well. Could have gotten higher for sure. But yeah, no point with things like that. But yeah, that's how it is. So thanks everyone for watching the stream, and bye.